Hi, my name is Rachel. I am the DWM for the southernmost portion of GMU 15. I have all of GMU 361, and then I have the furthest north and west portion of GMU 37. These are some really cool units with very high big game populations, and as a result, we're very high big game hunting numbers and a lot of licenses that we put out. These are all over-the-counter elk units, and we also have a high number of deer tags that we put out. So if you're hunting in these units, expect to see a lot of other hunters. Road access is very good overall throughout these GMUs. So it's really easy to get into this country and then to get out and get into where we can hopefully get you on some animals. In the southernmost portion of Unit 15, you will find some elk habitat into the earlier seasons and through the summer. Primarily, you're going to focus on the northern part and central portion of Unit 15, where there's a little bit more dark timber and a little more cover for those animals. The southernmost portion of the unit is a lot of pinyon juniper and sagebrush composition forest, so it holds a lot of deer throughout the year, but it's also going to be more of that winter range as we get into the most southern portion of the unit. If you do want to hunt elk in the southern portion of the GMU, look at Germane Mountain and access around Black Mountain. It's going to be a little bit limited on the furthest southwest side of the unit to get into public land, but that's a great place to go into Black Mountain if you are looking to get away from roads, away from OHV traffic, and away from some other hunters and put a little bit of work in. There's a great chance that you're going to animals. Into Unit 361, the Forest Service Road 401 and 402 are accessible by highway vehicle if you have four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive vehicles. Your access there is to come in off of the trough road, and then you can get up onto the forest that way. So if you're getting into that unit, expect a lot of vehicle traffic and ATVs. But what I really recommend is find some water, find those water sources, and try to get ahead of those animals really early in the morning before they move into that dark timber. A lot of Unit 361 is a north-facing side of a ridge, and it's got a lot of just jack straw, very difficult to access country that does hold elk. So if you can get in there and get ahead of them, you have a great chance of getting in, finding some animals moving around and kind of hold up in that timber, but trying to get after them once they're moving through that is very difficult. And then the other portion that I have is the western side of Unit 37. You can access it from 361, but primarily your access is going to be off of State Highway 9, come up County Road 10, and get up into the forest there. So again, we've got some really diverse habitat, some dark timber, some aspens, but there's some beautiful, very extensive aspen stands that you can access from the top of that ridge and try to find some elk moving through there, a little bit more grass community, that kind of thing. Something to note, they've done a ton of timber work in Unit 37 in this portion of the unit, a lot of timber sales and cutting, so that has released this incredible amount of forage for elk. So again, just getting away from some of those roads, really good roaded access, but try to get away as they're moving out of that cleared area and into cover, and I think you've got a great chance of success. Like I said, tons of animals in these units. I always just recommend find water and try to get ahead of them as they move into cover for the day. And I think you're really going to enjoy these units, some really special wildlife to be had here. Good luck and happy hunting.